Hi everyone, how's it going? Happy Wednesday. So today's going to be an art chat like yesterday. I'll share 3 paintings with you that I did late last year. Talk about them for a minute. My migraine is still creeping around the outskirts of so it's one of those where if I'm not careful it could come back. But I didn't want to skip today's video, so we'll do this today. I painted this and the next 2 paintings from pictures that I took several years ago on a trip to St. Augustine, and I had them for a long time. They're some of my favorite photos, and I decided to work on these, like I said, late last year. So this is taken from the fort. I believe it's the Castillo de San Marcos. Hopefully I did a decent job pronouncing that. I don't speak any other languages besides English, so my pronunciation might be a little bit off. This was pretty cool though. All the animals that you could see coming in and out of that area were really... One time my mom and I saw a pod of dolphins. There were always sea turtles and stingrays. It's really cool. So I used acrylic paint for this on a 9x12 canvas panel. And this is what I'm saying about the matte finish paints. See how the difference between that and some of the paintings that I've shared with you recently. This was before I had any of the gloss mediums, so I only had the, just the paint itself. And that's just how it looks on its own. And I was also just starting to brave the coarse texture gel, sneak it into some of these paintings. I did, I think, 5 paintings from St. Augustine photos, and I sold 2 of them. So I don't have all of them to show you, but I have 3 of them. And I put just a little bit here so you could see the rest of the land. It kind of broke it up a little bit with the texture instead of just leaving it flat. Tiny, tiny boot. I just really like this one too. Okay, so you can see a little bit of yellow from the sunlight. I like the way this sky turned out. It doesn't look exactly like the painting, but I'm really, the photo, it looks just like the painting, and because it is the painting, it doesn't look like the photo exactly. But okay, enough of that one. Here we go. Slide over with the super fancy special effects. And this one, as well as the next painting, are 5x7 canvas panels, and it was one of those bright blue, perfect Florida skies when I took this picture. And this was inside the fort. You could go, well, not inside the fort, but you can go down in the in this area that I'm blanking on the name of, right? The moat. You could go down into the moat and walk around too. One time I got stuck. Funny thing is, one time I got stuck in there. I remember on that trip I was walking around and then all of a sudden I looked and I couldn't find my way out. I couldn't figure out where I had come into the moat, so I ended up kind of scaling one of these very rough walls. So when I started this painting, I did the sky first and then just layered it, so the whole thing was painted blue, and then I painted the grass. And the grass took some time to get right, to get the shadows to look just so that the wall didn't just look like something that was stuck on there. Even the shadows on the fort walls themselves. And I wish I could remember the type of stone that things are made in down there, but I can't. It has a particular name to it. It's made up of all these tiny little white shells. Tiny little sounds redundant, but for some reason I have yet to break the habit of saying that. And tourists can go into that fort. It's they do charge an admission to maintain the fort itself. It's very old. St. Augustine is America's oldest city. So just a little bit of a trivia there if you haven't heard that before. But you can go through there and see all these very small rooms where they kept prisoners in there and little meeting areas. You can also go up the stairs, and the stairs are kind of scary because they're very wide and very shallow and very easy to trip on, and they go up so high so you can go up here and look off. Now the view from up here is awesome, but it's just the getting up there part that's scary. I can only imagine people trying to get up there in the clothes that they wore back then, and how hot they must have been because it gets so muggy, and uniforms were made of wool, so oh my goodness. But it is a sight to see, especially if you're into historical things. It's pretty cool. And then that brings me to the third and final painting I'm going to share with you today. So this one is also in St. Augustine, and it's a few blocks away from the Castillo de San Marcos that I just shared with you. All the boats are just kind of hanging out there in the mornings, and it's really cool. And this is one of my favorite paintings that I've done because of the light. I feel like I captured the light very well. That just makes me happy. Sometimes I have a hard time with paints capturing the light there, this sort of sunlight and everything, but I got it on this one, and I'm really proud of it. And there's still a little bit of the coarse texture gel on the barricades. And that, by the way, is most of the sidewalks. That's all that's going to keep you from falling into the water. So I see people, I would see people, I haven't been there for years, rollerblading or bike riding on that sidewalk. Like, man, I really hope you don't fall. I never braved it because I was afraid that I would just whoop, go right over the chain. There in the water. No thanks. But it's alright to walk on it, I think. For me, anyway. But, this, again, is also the matte finish paint. But, it's easier to film, that's for sure. It doesn't reflect the light so much so that the camera's like, whoa, what are you doing? And this part back here is just smooth. There's no coarse texture gel back there. And so that's it for today's video. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'm hoping tomorrow the migraine will be completely gone and I can work on some things on camera for you to see instead of doing some more art chats, which I don't mind. I enjoy showing you my work, and I'm grateful to know that you watch the videos and hopefully enjoy seeing my work. But it'll be nice to get back to doing some things. So, as always, thank you for choosing to spend your time on watching my videos, and I hope that you enjoyed yourself. If you have any questions, comments, just want to say hi, I'd always welcome your comments down below. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, you like my videos, please do subscribe. And of course, if you like what you see in this video or any of my others, then please feel free to share the links to them on your social media pages. Share them with your friends and family so they can come watch too. I hope you guys are having a great week. We're halfway through it. I hope it has been good to you and only keeps getting better. And I will see you here tomorrow. Bye-bye.